except not quite as good. That game, of course, is Pioneer Balloon. Fantasy in the 1800s. We've established that's canon now. Distributed by Rockola. New scenes and new sounds? What does it say? Cannons, bombs, arrows, boomerangs, deadly birds, dangerous gorillas, and devastating typhoons. I think Grinker's had one of these. And that's the only cabinet I've ever seen. What? They fucking hand drew the screenshots? Bruh, you didn't have any capture software? Well, I guess it was early 80s. Okay. I guess this is all Rockola. They didn't have a budget. Balloon is attacked by arrows from covered wagons below. Bomb wagons and avoid deadly birds. You are now over a village whose natives hurl... Oh, God. We got some more casual racism. Points for destroying natives and birds. Next, you're over water. Birds become more vicious. Below, gorillas on floats hurl coconuts at balloon. Score points by bombing gorillas and birds. And then you gotta dodge a whole bunch of shit. Oh yeah, there is screen flashing in this game. Word of warning. When we get to scene 4, there's a lot of screen flashing. Over the desert again, and this time it's rolling cannons firing at you. The birds are back, more deadly than ever. I think they do the fantasy shit where they go up and down and then go to the left. Navigate over mountains, avoid those deadly birds. Why do birds hate you so much? While making a precise landing at Fort Freedom. Success. Play again at increasingly difficult levels. 3 exclamation marks. Yeah, it's pretty much the same engine as Vanguard and Fantasy. Except you only have one shot button. You don't have 4 shot buttons like Vanguard. It's very basic. But I would say we're already spoiling things. I don't think this game's as good as Fantasy, but I still kind of like it. The demo's just going to give away a bunch of shit. I don't have any high scores on this. Alright. I did like a 3-loop clear of this for 1cc BBH. Ah! Jesus Christ. Bird killed me. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, I got 1,200 points for doing nothing. Let's try that again. Dun, dun. Yeah, these birds are fucking huge. What the fuck? Why did they draw the screenshots? I love it when companies do that. Like that old ad for deadly moves, power moves. Which had those awful pictures. Okay, I died right away. That's not good. Don't mind me, just murdering the natives. So if this music sounds familiar, for some reason, yeah, there's like a... Rockola, like, took this music and put it in Nibbler when they distributed Nibbler in the US. Okay, that explosion stays active for a while. Alright. 400 seconds to enter my initials. Why does down not go down? I'm just gonna fucking reset. Let's try that again. I got mindfucked by the bird guts have like an active hitbox. See? Birds will fuck you up in this game. Oh, you can crash into the... Man. I'm really bad at this now. I forgot you can actually crash into the mountains at the bottom. Okay. Now I'm ready. Now I'm ready to clear a loop of this, for sure. I mean, they're not loops, they're rounds. I'm trying to do this so I could just dive bomb them like that, but... This board goes on for a while. Must murder everybody. Dun, 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 dun. So yeah, everybody associates this music with Nibbler now, when it originally came from Pioneer Balloon. I don't know what Rockola was cooking. Alright, here we go. Look away. You don't even get to shoot anything in this screen, you're just dodging stuff. Yeah, I assume rub is like, yeah, an eraser, like rubbing out the letter. I assume that's what they were going for. But for some reason, yeah, that terminology kinda caught on with arcade games for some reason. Oh, these birds! Alright, now we just gotta land at Fort Freedom. It's in Japanese for some reason. That was a demo and it gave me like 900 points. But yeah, why does everybody have a problem with this guy? He's just trying to make it to Fort Freedom. Even the birds are out to kill him. So stage 2 has 2 birds on the screen, of course. Fucking bird guts! Bird guts are way too active. Oh, 1 for the sound font. Okay, maybe this game doesn't have the same level of charm as Fantasy, but I don't know. I like shooting stuff. You still get to murder gorillas. That's they carry that over from Fantasy. Ow. Scrap levels from Fantasy? Yeah, I could see that. Well, a lot of these are like same basic concepts, just or some just wanting to make Fantasy again, but with more action. But if you remember, Fantasy didn't have a button. Like, all the combat was, you know, you just automatically swing your sword and hit stuff. You didn't actually shoot anything. But this gives you an actual gun, or actual bomb. It's no fantasy, but I don't think this is a bad game. I think it's alright. The loops are pretty short, but it's kind of got less going on than fantasy. But at the same time, it doesn't have the fucking helicopter scene. The high-speed helicopters. Yeah, I think this is like a prequel to fantasy. This is like the John Fantasy's ancestors in the 1850s or whatever. That's the canon I've decided is real. Oh, there's two birds now. Birds are assholes. Hey, at least the enemies can kill the birds for you, right? We're united in our hatred of birds. Also, I think you can die if you crash into the... That gave me 30,000 points? Wow. Is it 10,000 per round? That's pretty generous. Pioneer Balloon Fantasy and then Grand Blue Fantasy? Where does Fighting Fantasy fit in? I guess that would be before Pioneer Balloon, right? That's a Data East game. I can't believe I died to that. Alright, well. Decent run. I don't remember what my PB is. Why did it give me a credit? Did I get a free credit for beating the high score? I don't want that. I think I've had enough Pioneer Balloon for now. One bongo. Why do people hate that so much? They did have screen flashing. Yeah, because they put the initials next to the high score. So first place is just automatically high score by default. But then you can overwrite it with your own initials, and you can write ass. I like it when games keep the initials at the top of the screen, just to let everybody know who the badass is. Oh, if I'd gotten a second credit of this, I definitely would have played it. But I think we established what the game is. I think we can move on. Honestly, it doesn't really change that much. Pioneer Balloon. Alright, some people really don't like this, but I don't know. It's no fantasy, but more levels in the style of fantasy are... I don't think it's a bad thing. I hate those fucking birds, though. I hate those goddamn birds. It is a little derivative, but that's early arcade games in the 80s, huh? Did the BBH influence come through here? 72% gave it a 3. There are a lot of people saying they would give this a 1, and then nobody gave it a 1. Y'all talk big. Put your money where your mouth is. Yeah, three bongos seems about right to me. It is a very playable game. I can understand people wanting nothing to do with this for the screen flashing and whatnot. Riding on Fantasy's coattails. Yeah. But Fantasy wasn't even that popular in the first place. I don't know, SNK just like the format. So keep it rolling, I guess. Yeah, SNK has forgotten about John